Welcome back to the Küryakyn Garage. On this episode, I'm going to show you how to install the lighted license area trim, this replacement light for the reflector, and a pulse brake module that's going to make all of your brakes pulse when you hit the brakes. So let's get started. First thing we're going to install is going to be this pulsing brake light controller. Now this is going to install under the seat, and this is going to make all the brake lights in the back of the bike flash 3 to 5 times before they go on steady bright. Let's get that installed. You're going to want to use a test light so you can check your wiring. You're going to want to find the brake wire that supplies all the rest of the back of the bike with a brake signal. There's our brake wire. We're going to have the incoming side from the bike into the incoming side of the module, and our brake power going out. Now we'll add the supplied ground wire to the center terminal. Alright, once you get the seat back on, test them, make sure they work. That's all you need. Next thing we're going to install is going to be this lighted license plate area trim so we can get rid of this not so good looking bracket. Now since we've got the back plate off and we're going to be drilling some holes for that, we're going to go ahead and replace this reflector with a nice lighted one. Let's get started. Once we have the center back panel off, we're going to go ahead and remove the stock license plate bracket. Once we have the stock mounting bracket off, they have this nice template they've installed in the kit with the arrow marked up. Now notice in the camera, I've got the fender upside down from the way you're seeing it, so this is actually up. You lay that in place, and then you're going to drill 4 mounting holes with a 1/4 inch drill bit. Okay, once we've got the holes drilled with the template here, we'll go ahead and remove that. Now, like I said earlier, we're going to replace this stock reflector here for a nice lighted one. So we're going to go ahead and remove that and drill the hole for the wires for that as well. This here's the lighted license area trim we're going to install. But first we're going to install the license plate. Now depending on what state you're from, you may have to trim your plate some for it to fit. Next, we can run the wire through and mount the plate. Now we're going to install the light to replace our reflector. We'll run the wires through here. Now we can install it back on the bike. Now comes the wiring, which is actually really easy. Küryakyn has made plug-and-play wiring harness adapters, and each one has 2 plugs. Now both of those kits we just installed come with each one of these wiring harnesses, so we're going to only install one. This is going to plug right in line, the factory wiring harness, on the blue connectors. Okay. Now as you can see, we have more than one Küryakyn wiring harness in this bike, which is fine. You can just run them all in series as long as they're on the blue plugs. We'll have 2 plugs extra here. We can plug in our accessories now. And we can install our back lid. And that's it. That's just how easy it is to install the lighted license area trim, the replacement reflector LED light, and the pulse brake module. Till next time, we'll see you then.